Hi, let's talk about Scrum retrospective session. Before I explain about Azure DevOps options, I would like to explain about Sprint retrospective event itself. As described in the Scrum guide, the purpose of Sprint retrospective is to plan ways to increase quality and effectiveness. The Scrum team inspects how the last sprint went with regards to individuals, interactions, processes, tools, and their definition of done. The Scrum team identifies the most helpful changes to improve its effectiveness. The most impactful improvements are addressed as soon as possible. They may even be added to the sprint backlog for the next sprint. The sprint retrospective concludes the sprint. It is time boxed to a maximum of 3 hours for a 1 month sprint. For the shorter sprints, the event is usually shorter. During the sprint retrospective, the team discusses what went well in the sprint, what did not go well, and what will be coming to improve in the next sprint. So now let me show about Azure DevOps. So Azure DevOps option has a separate board for retrospective sessions. So under the board in the left panel, you will have a retrospective table, which we will use to create a dedicated board for our retrospective event. So let me create a new board for us. We can name the board. Let me name it Perspective. By default, there are two columns you have: what went well, what did not go well. I'm going to retain this for this session. So let me save this. You can see a retrospective board is created with two columns. One we have what went well, another one is what did not go well. Under the color tab, we will have all the participant of this retrospective session to add their feedback. You can have multiple feedbacks. Each member can should provide their feedback about the sprint. Okay, similarly, we can have team to provide their feedback on what did not go well. Okay. So this way we can collect every individual's feedback on what went well and what did not go well. And there is an option called group. Suppose we have multiple individuals or team members providing their feedback on similar same topic. We can group all those topic as one. So that is what we do under group tab. And there is a O tab where we ask all the participant to cast their vote against each of the feedback. So it is vote counted. And similarly, we can do it for what did not go well as well. So the team member get opportunity to vote on the topic which think it more suits for that session. And there is a tab called Act. Under Act columns, for example, when you have a, a feedback which talks about what did not go well, you can add that particular item either to a bug or epic feature or task or test case or user story or issue, and same can be added to your sprint backlog. There is a focus mode under that tab. So this focus mode is talking about where you use to check each item or each feedback, and you discuss about that in the team. And whichever team decides, will be marking them either feature, task, or user story, and add to your sprint backlog. And once the sprint backlog is added, product owner will prioritize the task, and according to the prioritization, you guys will pick it either in next sprint or following sprint. So this way, you handle all your retrospective events under retrospect dashboard in Azure DevOps. So here you have your team members to give their feedback. It is recorded on the retrospective board. You will have a team members to provide their feedback on what went well, what did not go well, and you can group them all together. You can get the team to vote on the topics which they think is more matter for them, and most importantly, you can add to your sprint backlog directly and automatically, and you get to work on it based on prioritization. So this is, I wish you guys try this out, this feature in your project and provide your feedback. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your time.